Alright, the new expansion is out. Shattered space, shattered space. Right, let's go. Oy. It's been a minute. Let's do this. I'm so grateful there's a vehicle now. So grateful. Child lock. On the vape. Oh yeah, so I've boarded the fucking station. Ah, fuck. Ship is so confusing. Because it's a different design on the inside than the last one I had.
Be part of the team.
Why not? Maybe I want a board. You know. Let's have a look around. There's always something to pick up, right? I mean, yes, but... Oh, they did. Oh, thanks, bro. Take that. Ooh.
I cannot give up.
Oh, we're... Kill. And basically just do these streams so I can get the videos to put on my YouTube channel. That's it. Oh.
You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surex, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me.
Oh.
No, I will not leave you here.
Are we gonna have a fight? What's the bet?
We share this fate. This is our end. The great. No. No, it's happening. Zarok, run. I can't stop it.
Oh, this can't be good. The Great Serpent. Oh, brother.
Wait. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Interesting.
My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
creepy, but what have they done to themselves? Jesus. Nothing up there. This is super creepy though. Love it. Oh, we're... Fine. Take it as much. Where oh, there. Oh yeah. One thing. Oh, you bastard. Oh.
This is Iraq Veto. Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Zazra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and shoved the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
Find the card. What did you pick? Took that. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Fuck. Unless it's on that other fucking... I need to reload. Oh, down there. Oh, that's a
This is Sirac et al. Post-incident
log.
log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the vortex phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasha. If the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Oh, I need to equip. Fuck. Shit. Can I shoot it?
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, bruh. Oh. Fuck. Fuck, it's a maze, maze, isn't it? Shit. Oh, bro. This is where I'm going? Ugh.
Sam?
No, this is not where I'm going. There we go. Bruh.
Sirac Vetal. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
Ugh.
You want a piece of me?
It's Bane. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity. Would you please? If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Ugh.
That's gonna leave a mark.
This is Sirac Vetal. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Some fucking power cell. Shit. Oh hell. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. Gonna die. Oh, are you serious? Fuck. I gotta do that shit all over again.
The fabric is broken.
Fuck's sakes. Fuck. That's so annoying. Shit, my bad.
Iraq Veto, post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we're exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain us itself. At least, momentarily.
Where's the fucking power cell? Unless it's pain in my butt. I'll save it after this.
Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Yas. So annoying.
Basira and I have programmed Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
God. Just don't want to go and... Fuck. Just don't want to go and be an idiot now. First, let's quick save it. There. Fuck.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me?
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Sweet G. Really?
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Well, that was weird.
The vortex
A
phantoms.
little bit stressful, but you know.
Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Ugh, great. Sweet G.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning, station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute. Jump
And off we
completed.
go.
Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Yeah, you think. Ugh, where the fuck did you pickpocket money from, bro?
Docking seal released.
Oh, dope. For the first expansion so far, it's alright.
Hold very still. Choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
Indeed it did. The Oracle is perhaps the least of our problems, I'm afraid. Boris, I think we need not fear our gas. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Yes, quite possibly.
With due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. What appears accidental to humans may be veiled purpose from the Great Serpent.
Great Serpent, hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. Oh, Great Serpent, is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The Scaled Citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
Trippy.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. What do you mean? Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to? Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? Aye, the serpent. No outsider would know our creed. It is never uttered beyond this city. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen.
Great.
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot learn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even
Kill.
have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders.
As much as I didn't like it, I miss going to school.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
An outsider here in Dazra.
Reliant.
Chosen by the serpent himself? You?
If you have been sent to us, then I hope you can help.
Yeah, it must be underground, whatever.
You will not get anything out of me.
Open the gate! I must temper what I reveal for now, but you Surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters.
You have no place in our city.
Shut up.
What is the meaning
Here in Dasra.
Is there a problem,
These
Mama?
really are strange days.
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the great serpent himself. Soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
Walk faster, man.
Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the great serpent sends you to me. There is something about you. No husk that walk the serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised? Then enter, and I shall guide you along the serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh lordy.
You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I'll do that later.
Before House Varun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Kill.
But Jinan encountered the great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Mm. Oh, whatever.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
Fuck, I used my jetpack, lol.
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too will do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Hmm? Ugh. I did that. Right? Ugh.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice in pure devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew? And I assure you, he has seen your eagerness. You will indeed serve, as do we all. Devotion to the great serpent and perseverance to remain devoted, no matter the circumstances, will always reveal a path forward for any member of House Varun. I
That's
grant
nice.
you the title of Diviner. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve
Ooh.
them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
Hey, Cap.
Been waiting for you to...
What's up? Bye, boss.
Alright then.
Did you need something? Welcome, Diviner. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik. And we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader. I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent. He so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years. utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Okay.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right.
I got you your favorite from Pot. Extra fatty, just the way you like.
Oh, can you buy a house? Or is it just a...
You truly have no shame, no shame at all. What you have done goes beyond disgrace. It is morbid, disgusting. You should be hanging your head in shame.
Let's go explore for a minute.
Footing with the outsiders. We must rebuild Dasra to its former glory.
Except we can't.
The guards overheard my men.
Guess what she tells me?
And when you are older, when you are older, you can get them. I think they will suit you better than me.
Does it hurt when you get them?
It is uncomfortable, but it is
Where's
not
the
the
Keep
saddest
Armory? What?
and yours.
Not very talkative today, huh? I'm not sure what to make of you.
What? Too soon?
Great service to the Dominion.
Oh, maybe I get the house at the end or something. Maybe that's like the reward. I don't know.
Apology. Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Ugh, dumb. Anyway, whatever, let's go talk to him.
We will all be lucky to see the end of the year. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, diviner? Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way. Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating. I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process. I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While
Nice.
they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications. Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage. Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. Well, then you are in luck. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift. Second,
yeah, okay.
These horrors we have managed. Well, they.
Okay, sweet, whatever.
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
So, Akris has sent our newest diviner to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jimal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice? I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations. As much as I'd welcome the expertise, the zealots would never allow an outsider to participate. But the negotiations aren't where I need assistance. The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. Agreed. Which is why I'm hoping you can help. I need you to find the hostages. Bring them home, so the zealots have nothing to leverage, and Sahima can work with the High Council. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action. And that is where the issue lies. I don't know where the zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, And they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Figured as much. That sounds about right.
As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them. See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? And you are? Ah, the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths would cross. So, tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me? Perhaps you need to lay off the Koza, my friend. You're talking nonsense. Absolutely ridiculous. Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here. Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me. I do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized.
Stroke his ego.
I may excel in my skills.
Stroke his ego,
but it doesn't
man. Get
mean
the answer out.
hours I put in are any less. Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation, if you ask me. But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know. You have no idea. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability. I was wondering when your own agenda would come into play. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me. You make a good point for an outsider. And perhaps I should take your presence here as a sign. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Razma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned. It better.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Crazy fella.
location.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates. The sooner the better. Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing. Your timing will line up. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Yeah. I won't.
Diviner, a word before you go? Tell me, Diviner, what do you know about the Zealots? An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots? I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence. Exactly. House Khadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots.
Oh God, of course.
Rasma wants the Zealots to back House Khadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade. The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Rasma has lost control and is putting House Khadik's reputation and power at risk.
Okay, well I'll stop it then.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Khadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether. How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Khadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties. I'm doing what I must to preserve this house. All you need to get is Sahima's research, which she has with her. I knew you'd be reasonable, Diviner. You'll receive payment when your work is complete. As you may have guessed, we can't afford any loose ends, and you'll need a cover story for Rasma. When you arrived, the Zealots had already killed the hostages, so you exacted revenge in House Khadik's name. See that you do. I look forward to seeing you at the negotiations.
Alright, let's go. I don't know. Is over there. Buzzy. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Should really use the fucking car, but too late. Oh, unless there's a way to fucking summon it. Fuck. Is there... Oh, use the car. Oh. Oh, bastard. Bruh. Oh, fuck. Stupid, bro. Seriously? I mean, for a car, it's not exactly the greatest. Bro. Like, why am I sliding all over the fucking place? Like, for real, though. Oh. I should have just jetpacked there. Oh, bro. This car sucks. It's not actually as great as yeah, like it's not actually that great. Like I shouldn't be sliding all over the place like this. I wish it was fucking faster. I mean, it's great that we've got a vehicle, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. It's not as great as you would think it is. See, like, I'm sliding all over the place, that's not right. Anyway. Come on. Ah. Ugh. Ooh, some lag going on there. The connection. Whoa. That's bad. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, that's bad. What I might do. Oh, there we go. Just in case, but. Shit. I'm just gonna try and get through it. It's horrible sound, but. Shit, man. Really have to start fucking up. Fuck. Ugh. Bro, that is so annoying that that it's fucking up the audio. Huh? Ugh.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here.
Do I kill her or do I talk to her? Oh wow, big boy. I said no. I said no. Big boy.
I will lead you to my anger.
Where are we going? Where am I going?
What is your intent? Who are you?
Oh, more of them? Wow.
Battle has been lost.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, shit. Okay, so I do have to fucking kill everybody then. Backtrack then.
Save me!
Great serpent.
Bugger. Had to kill everybody, but oh well. Never mind. Yeah, see, it's a little bit quicker doing it this way. It's annoying, but, you know, that's how it rolls.
May the Great Serpent bless you. Great Serpent keep you.
Is your intent
say.
Is your intent?
Seriously? What do you mean? How am I supposed to interrupt negotiations? Oh. Why is she all the way over there? Ugh. Let's do that, and let's start again, oh God forbid. Did I do it? Ugh, fuck's sakes. Chill. Fuck's sakes. Ugh. Out of my way. Fucking so annoying. Come on, surely. What are they doing? Or is it just a ship that's there? There we go.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Just the person I wanted to see. Please, tell me you bring good news.
These are exactly the actions I warned you about, Rasma.
What's going on here? And who is this? These are private negotiations.
Yeah, right, they're not private anymore.
Oh, these are hardly negotiations when you have nothing to barter with, Mihail. Did you think I wouldn't find out? And this is Anasco's chosen diviner. She infiltrated your base and has just informed me that my nieces and nephews aren't even alive!
Lies! Would I be here otherwise?
Of course you would. You've been waiting for this moment, to hold power over one of Dazra's noble houses.
I trust my brethren more than I trust any outsider, promised or not.
And do you think we'll believe your word over Anasco's chosen?
These negotiations are done, Mihail. House Kadik is through dealing with you and your kind.
You'll regret this betrayal. All of you. The so-called diviner is nothing but a false idol. She's not even one of us. A heretic, here to lead you all astray! I should purge you where you stand. I am prepared. Are you? Our souls are prepared, but perhaps you are right. The entire refuge? It can't be possible.
Yeah, auto-persuade.
The serpent would lose a very efficient disciple. And he's still alive. This talk is point.
House Kadik is in your debt. For better or worse. Well spoken, diviner. I should have listened to you, Jamal. You were always the wiser one.
You give me too much credit, sister. You are the house elder for a reason.
Yes. And our house has suffered many losses. From one catastrophe to the next. Now that Jamal and I are aligned, it's a chance we'll take full advantage of. I only wish it didn't take this to lead us here.
The diviner is right. We will see this through and be stronger for it. But we need to turn our attention toward the mourning device.
Yes. And I assume you were able to recover Sahima's research. At least we had some level of success. Go. Head back to Dazra. See that Ekris gets it. And hopefully this plan of his will work.
And diviner, a token of my gratitude for aiding House Kadik.
Be quick, diviner. Ekris awaits.
Sweet. Well, that's one house down, 2 more to go. There's that stupid vehicle. Oh, can I sell anything yet?
Welcome. I was hoping. That's an understatement. It's rare that, but not just in, which in the eyes of the citizens.
Yeah, okay.
Which reminds me, I'm Nalada. Forgive me for not starting. My brother. Yes, indeed. If you want to take a look. Absolutely. Come in, come in.
Oh, what have you got for sale? Yeah, yep, that way. That's so cool. That's a great shot.
Understand. I saw a Nasco, took measure of his burdens.
Ah, were you able to find Sahima? Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the mourning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. This leaves houses Dul Kef and Fathol.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, and Nasco descends further into the void.
For the last time, Faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the Great Serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken us?
I do no such thing. The Great Serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed. Thank you, Diviner. But the proof is not in our words. It is in the vision. Anasco's presence still persists in this world, and he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Diviner, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand, so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
The Great Serpent has filled you with purpose. Is that not beautiful? I have seen visions of Anasco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence. Well put. The Great Serpent's works are imperceptible, even to heralds like myself. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north. At the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact with a Nazca Varun. It is as the Great Serpent foretold. In my visions, I witnessed two futures. In the first, you breached the scaled citadel, but found Anasco had sunk too far into the void. And in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him. Indeed, but there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with Anasco, entering a cave through a formless wall.
Alright,
At
you
its
weirdo.
terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment, something changed. The false future, rewritten.
Roughly speaking, it could be that entering the vortex directly would allow you to speak with him. And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on a minute chance Anasco is present. I am no heretic, but to risk so much on a vision, it is a leap of faith I cannot condone. I will not stand in your way, however, as Inaza has stood in ours.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same. Then you must embark to the northern edge of the crater. You will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it, find Anasco, and complete the vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
Alright then.
Go to the cave in my vision, near the edge of the... Let the Great Serpent forever guide.
Oh, okay, so I have to go to the cave.
to the cave in my vision, near the edge of the crater. If my vision is true, you will find him there. Go on and continue to fulfill your holy purpose.
The Great Serpent spared us.
Yeah, no, not today. The hell am I going? Okay, I was supposed to walk into it.
It answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas? You understand me? Hear my voice? But I do not know you, even if you are promised. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
I don't know, do I? I think so.
Yes, he works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time,
yes, I do.
Hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The breach collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Oh, wow. The fuck out of here. Oh, how do I do that? Bruh. Oh. Are you serious? Fuck. Come on. Ugh.
It answers with silence. Have you abandoned me? Do you not hear? You? I hesitate to ask. Yes, I have reached out. Clearly,
yeah, come on.
right. There is still reason to, but time is short. The gate is still. Find me.
The fuck out of here. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, bro.
Night then. Behold.
Bro. Fuck. Really can't be fucked fighting right now. Fuck, they got some good aim, alright. Fuck that. Fuck, they're still shooting. Look at that.
You return. What news do you have of Anasco? Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction? Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
Oh, I hope so.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link will play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
Your life, your purpose, has been forever changed.
Okay.
The serpent strikes. This is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid.
Oh, shit. What is our time? Oh, yep. Speak to these people.
If you are not a member of House Bethol, you do not belong here. Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more!
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his
Yeah,
manners
you think.
of late.
Obviously.
Victor, this is Anasco's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider. You have no idea what you speak of. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house. Yes, quite the conundrum indeed.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if she's become promised, truly her arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Diviner, are you well practiced in discretion? I hope your word is good as well. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
This is not grief. This is betrayal. Not only to me, but to our society and the great serpent himself. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death. And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Varric has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
Fine.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Varric's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate. Good. And remember, absolute discretion. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
If the
Remember,
great serpent
Diviner,
truly watches
that
over
I
us,
would ask you to spare
he'll
my
bring
nephew.
Varric home.
We mourn the loss of our friend, but know they
You do
walk
not have
in the
approval to trade with me.
Not yet, anyway. I'll get the approval, though, at some point. Yeah, I might call it there for now, and I'll do some more later. I might do a bit off stream, but yeah. Oh, World Space Week. Oh, choice. Alright, whatever. I will see y'all later. That's it for me for now. Goodbye.